Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jimbo the Fuzzy, and welcome back to the Last Federation. When we left off, well, the Skylaxians were dealing with a plague. Their second one. Ugh. I'd much rather had the Burlesque get this one. On the other hand, the Skylaxians managed to build up a huge amount of terbium. And we also managed to get 3 trade routes between the Skylaxians and the Thoraxians. Which means we can pull the Thoraxians, we probably will eventually be able to pull the Thoraxians into a federation. Get the Skylaxians to really like the Thoraxians. You get the Peltians get the Peltians to have really good relationships with the Skylaxian and the Andor. Use the Peltian option to form a federation for safety, and then use the Skylaxians, and that'll give us 3 races, the Skylaxians, the Andor, and the Peltians, and then instantly use the Skylaxians to pull in the Thoraxians, and then we're halfway to our goal. Now, in the meantime, we need to get the Andor going with a bit of trade. In case you didn't see the number, they have 41 uncolonized moons. So, it might behoove us to go over there. Unfortunately, the Skylaxians are in really bad shape right now because of their plague. However, resource-wise, they're getting a lot. So, there is that, I suppose. Anyway, let's go to the Andors and see if we can't... we can search the nearby ice belt for hydral technology, which... Okay. There is a hydral lab out there somewhere, I suppose. Can we get the Andor to build up another moon? Yes, but in the meantime, I think I'd like to do some cooperative research before we get there. Welding drones, that's definitely useful. Or industrial nanorobotics. Getting a lot more of the Andor in play would be useful. Larger population and having it reliable. Yeah, I can spend money to improve their relationship, but that's really not good. I'd rather get a trade route with the Peltians. Is there any way to broker a trade route? Yeah, not enough. Well, let's go colonize a moon. See if that gets us anything useful. But either way, the Peltians just don't have enough income, I don't think. Oh, no, they do. They've got enough molybdenum to trade. but the Andor don't have enough. Well, let's see. Alright. And let's do a, second one. So, you know what? Let's do 3 moons just for the heck of it. 9 solar months, 3 minutes of relative time. Alrighty. Now... Can we broker a trip? No. Really? What resource income do you have? Uranium and xenotime. That's really about it, huh? Ick. Alright, you're building a uranium mine, and you're doing armada, and you're building some squadrons. A lot of unusable land area. Friendly acts. We can help them expand that. Which does get us a ton of money. But I'd rather work on some research. Get the advanced subatomic weapons, maybe. Or spend an obscene amount of money on getting nanorobotics. Sure. I dropped that down to 1 month. But advanced subatomic weapons is going to be better. Or just get wireless communications so we could start working on graviton. Okay. There's graviton theory, which would be nice. The graviton gun is nice because it improves the range of gravity weapons, like that gravity lance. Really nice thing to have. The problem is the 2 prerequisites take half of forever to research. So I am going to try talking with them and see if we can colonize the moons again. Alright, molybdenum. Yeah, no. And more molybdenum. And more uranium. Someone got some tech. The Burlesk got basic subatomic theory. And the Andors now have manufacturing overdrive because they just have way too much xenotime. Alright. In fact... yeah, that's gonna run out sooner or later, but at the same time... until then, they've got quite a bit. I can broker a trade route. And broker a trade route the Skylaxians or the Thoraxians. Well... let's go see how these... I'm gonna go look at the race relations. Okay. Some people kind of like the Peltians, some don't. The Skylaxians are kind of getting along with the Thoraxians a little bit better. And yeah, the Thoraxians are starting to like the Skylaxians a bit more. It's not insane, but it could be better, but still. The Andors and Skylaxians do not really get along, which is bad. I need to find... Let's see, Andor and Peltians like each other. Skylaxians also like the Peltians to some degree. So... I should get the Andor and the Skylaxians to like each other just so the Andor will come to the aid of the Skylaxians. Alright, that makes sense. Execute that deal, and yep. I think I'd be able to get more than one. So there's that. But they're not gonna help the Thoraxians out, but... not yet anyway. Then we'll get there though. What do the peace brokers do? They will... send warship engineers. Double production rates, yeah. Ooh boy. Evoc, maybe. Oh, huh. The Evocs are a bit isolationist and they don't like other people messing with them, so this would actually make the Evocs dislike the, Andor. Whoa! That would cost all my money, but that would be really, you know, productive. The Peltians... the Andors and Peltians would get along better with this, which... yeah. Can they go soothe the warlust? They can go soothe the warlust of the burlust. Wow. Send peacekeepers who will, yeah. 500 credit. And, that'll start a positive public order trend. You know, that's not a bad idea. Let's, do that. It'll cost me a little bit of money, but it will help out. It'll help the Andors and the Peltians like each other more. Which I need to have happen, so... let's do that. And now the Andors like me even more. Awesome. And, yeah, public order is trending up, but, oh wow, they've got... okay, let's go help the Peltians build up a little bit. We need... actually, let's search the nearby ice belt. Let's just new tech. Let's see how good these Peltians actually are. Yeah, let's go do it. Alright, we need to dock with all 3 of these labs. There's some nasty hydral tech in orbit that, yeah. Let's just say these things don't like us. Minigun. Minigun. However, it appears that most of it is weak to miniguns. So I'm going to grab my, Operation Glue just to see what it does. And now we're going to start moving, and hopefully... Okay... One down. But there's still more stuff here. A lot more stuff. The Mega Sticky Bomber fires homing bombs that stick to the underside of unshielded enemy ships that they touch, detonating after 5 seconds and damaging enemy ships within range 100. I see. Alright then. Although that thing is getting pounded. Do I have... let's go this way. This is not going well. Although that was a good maneuver on my part. Ow. And I make up for it with a terrible one. And then slipping in through their defenses again. That one's almost dead, and that one's also almost dead. So, let's go this way. And hopefully we can throw off their accuracy just a little bit. And go this way. Alright. Actually, I'm going to use my triple range ability. Clear out the shots. And let me, well, destroy these enemy structures before they can even threaten me, essentially. And now we just have to get close to the labs. Alright. Turn all power away from engines. And now all power to weapons. And now that we've got these missiles coming in ever so nicely, I am going to hit the triple range ability again just to clear them all out. And now we're starting to come in. Now we can just sit here because we have killed everything, and now we just need to drift to a halt, because that's what we're doing. And now we can just dock with all 3 labs right here. And apparently we docked with all three at once. Took 0.68 solar months. We destroyed one enemy ship, technically. That took 14 seconds of relative time. And we acquired two new special abilities, Operation Swarm and Operation Alter. I think we'll check those out. Operation Swarm is, deploys a squadron of 30 swarm pirate interceptors as an escort. Operation Alter is deploys a squadron of 2 ultra sacrifice ships as an escort. Okay then. I don't think either of those is really all that good. Well, I'm not gonna say they're not good. I'm just gonna say Operation Alter doesn't sound like something I'd use. But Operation Swarm? Maybe. Operation Kamichi is also another useful one if you want to just throw out a huge amount of stuff to block all incoming fire. That's really what they're there for, and well, and it can't hurt, can it? Anyway, that does bring us to the end of this episode. And the Burlist still have not hit negative medical. Wow. Okay then. Skylaxians also have bad medical. Thankfully the Skylaxians are solving their medical issues. Anyway, I've been Jim of the Fuzzy. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.